You read the title. Today I'll be sharing 3 tips that'll help you get better at drawing eyes, or at least have a better understanding of what to do. My first tip is about eyelashes because I've seen so many people doing eyelashes like straight up, like it actually hurts. But if you're having this problem, hopefully I can help you a little at least. So if you look at a reference, which is also a good tip, if you can look at a reference, then you can see how eyelashes kind of go in a direction where the ones on the outer go to the side and the ones in the middle go more up. Like try to make them gradually go up and curve and go down. And in the reference, you can see where like some areas are more full than others. And that's where you should be putting more lashes and making them different lengths. Because if you make them different lengths, it makes it look more realistic than just having them all end in the same place. To make them look good, try to curve them. Just notice where they're coming from. They're coming, out of the skin. They're curving up like that. And it might take practice. You might have to do it over and over, but that's, how you learn. So just keep trying to be able to make that curve and how it looks in the photo. My second tip is about rendering the iris mostly. It's important to not be afraid of the contrast. Like, if you're picking a light color or a dark color and you think it's the same as the photo, but really it's not dark enough or it's not light enough, because that happens to me a lot. Another thing I see people do a lot is blend too much, especially when you're doing something like an eye in sunlight with like so much detail. It's just not gonna look right. And you just have to learn to be okay with sharp edges and be confident in your strokes. Now, like if the eye was in the shade, or you can see in the photo that it's very blended, or you can't see every spark in their eye, then, blending is fine, at least to, a certain extent. In my drawing, it's not ultra realistic, but I did try to make it look like there are details more like an actual eye. I tried to use the reference to find the darks and lights and how they really made the eye pop and look like an actual eye. And something that I'm still trying to do, like putting light and dark next to each other that are like super opposite, it feels wrong, but you really have to trust the process and it'll come together. Here you can see a lot of things aren't atomically correct with the eye, and some people might just do this for their style, but if you're trying to make an actual eye, first of all, the pupil is too big. The eye doesn't close. And you probably heard how it's better to learn the rules and then break them. And I think if you learn them, it can really help your drawings look better and you can like change certain things without completely making it look like something's wrong. So when you're drawing an eye, you want the pupil to be usually much smaller than this and the iris to be, bigger than the pupil. Another thing is the shape of the eye and the waterline, which is at the bottom of the eye. I see a lot of people forget it or like not have it at all, and their eyelashes are just like coming from nowhere. And it's okay, depending on the angle, you might not be able to see it, but that's also a thing you want to try to include and make it look more like separate, like the eye is being separated from the skin. So yeah, those are my 3 tips for how to draw eyes. And I hope this helped you a little or helped you realize something that you're doing or could be doing. And if you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe and let me know if there's any tutorials or like videos you want me to make in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye.
Bye.